Hi, everyone. We'll get started here in a minute, just as a couple people are still joining, so we'll jump in here and get going just in one more minute while everyone jumps on. Okay, great. Let's get started. Thank you guys for joining us for day 3 of our fast track sessions. Today we're going to be talking about becoming a branded content wizard. So if you missed day 1 or day 2, we talked about how to drive tune-in results and with Facebook ads and how to grow subscriptions through Facebook ads and social media. And today we're going to focus on branded content specifically. If you did miss Monday or Tuesday and want to check it out, please, you will get a replay so you can rewatch them. Again, each session is just 20 minutes. Our goal is just to grab you real quickly, give you some good information you can use during your lunch break, and then get going with your day and get to the news and keeping up with everything. So let's jump into today's session. My name is April Palali, and I'm the head of innovation here at Social News Desk, and I've been with the company for over a year and a half now. I was previously with Cox Media Group for 12 years, and I've been in local news for more than 20 years now. So what I've learned, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've learned working with social media and working with branded content, and really the power of the results that can be generated for your brand and the great revenue stream that can come from it, but also some of the pain points and how to avoid those pain points that you're working with. I've managed over more than $12 million in revenue from branded content and paid social offerings. So a lot of good experience. We love to help media outlets really ramp up their efforts and make sure that they're not only generating revenue, but they're generating profit and great margins at the end of the day. So our agenda for today, we're going to talk about what works and what doesn't work specifically too, and how to avoid any of the common pitfalls around that. We're going to show you some examples and proven results and really help you talk about our solution for Campaigns Manager and how it can help you really make fulfilling these campaigns a dream rather than having to be a nightmare. So if you aren't familiar with Social News Desk, which I know many of you are, most of you probably already use our dashboard product. This is the product that allows you to publish and curate social news and publish to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Messenger all in one place. We also have a component called On Air, and this allows you to broadcast real-time social posts, photos, and videos. And then what we're really going to focus in today on is our paid social offerings. And we have 2 different components of paid social. We're going to specifically talk about Campaigns Manager today, but we also offer managed services. And that's what we talked about the first 2 days. And these allow you to really, really just hand over your products and your goals and your information, and we manage it from start to finish with you, for you. Campaigns Manager is more do-it-yourself software to make the process easier. So common issues that we find when people are working on branded content, things that come back, is that they often will see poor performance or inconsistent performance. Sometimes the performance will be very good, and then sometimes it will suffer. So we're going to talk about really how to avoid that. What I hear over and over again is it's hard to report results. When I was with Cox Media Group, it was taking me 8 hours plus a month to report and make sure the clients had all the campaign information they needed. And it was so painful. And on top of that, then I'd also have to report back to our finance group how all the billing information. It was just way too much to deal with. We also hear that a lot of people are boosting posts, and we're going to talk about boosting posts. I think we've done this in every session. So if you've been in the other ones, boosting posts is one of the things we highly recommend against. We'll talk about a little bit, but if you take nothing else away, our recommendation is don't boost posts. And then we also have issues with hearing about Facebook ad approvals and Facebook denying ads, especially for certain categories like housing and automotive and credit situations and banking, and a bunch of different issues. So we'll talk about that too. So Campaigns Manager, you may have heard of it before, but it actually has been relaunched just recently, the last 6 months, and we've rebuilt it from ground up. And so we've taken what was working really well and we've added some new additions to it so that you could do paid social media through it in addition to the organic social you could already do. And we made it so that you could do both very simply and easily in a couple steps and have it outputted. So just a first quote here. We've been working with the Houston Defender very recently. And so this is a quote from their publisher, Sunny Giles. And so Sunny says, with very little knowledge of how to function with Facebook and Instagram advertising, S&D has empowered us without adding additional staff to basically put packaging together for a client. The fact that you can contact a team to build an arsenal of what you can offer for your audience and advertisers, it's a win-win for everyone. And again, at the end of the day, this is our goal for our clients. We want to make it very easy. You have so many other things to deal with and so many other fires to put out with the news. We want to make it very simple for you to have this great revenue opportunity. And we don't want you to have to deal with the hassle of different things. I would always joke when I was in fulfillment and ad support that the sales team would go out and sell the dream, and then we were stuck servicing the nightmare. And so our goal is really to help you with that nightmare so that it is, it's more rainbows and unicorns than it is ghouls and other ghoulish creatures. So let's look a little bit about what Campaigns Manager can do. So with the revamped system, we talked about how you can do both organic posts and paid ads. What our system really supports is when you add content, you can actually add both videos and images in the same campaign, and it will actually optimize for the person that is receiving the ad. So if the person actually enjoys engaging with video posts more, they would receive the video. If they engage more with image posts, it'll serve them the image creative. And you can do this with just different images. You can actually do this with different copy points. It allows you to really easily A/B test and make sure that you're getting the right image and the right message to the right person, and really at scale. So it makes it super simple. And of course, our platform actually lets you crop the images too. If you're not familiar, but branded content posts, both ads and posts perform better when you have a large square image because it takes up more of the mobile device that people are viewing these posts on. So you can actually crop and get a really nice square image right on our platform, and that will make sure that you get more engagement with your posts. To give you an example, these are just 3 examples that I looked up and looked in our platform of branded content that wasn't performing very well. The engagement was pretty low on these, and really the common factor across all of these is that there's too much text, and these are too much. These just don't have compelling creative to them. Creative is such an important element to deliver the right results, and it's part of the training that we offer your teams and people that use our Campaigns Manager product. You have to have something that's going to grab people's attention with the images and the videos that you use. So what we did is rework these 3 pieces and actually to see what they could look like if you actually optimized them for social. Instead of what these clients did is they took their mobile banners or they took their digital banners or their print ads and put them on social. I always joke you would never take a radio ad and put it on TV, so don't take any of your banner ads and just post them to social. What you really need to do is create something that looks good on social media itself. So let's re-envision these 3. This first one is specifically for an auto dealership. The second one is for a chocolate campaign, and the third one is to promote the lawyers here, the injury lawyers that can help with the Zantac issue. So we're reimagining the auto piece here in this example. You can see that if we take an image, a compelling image of 2 kids kind of squished in a vehicle and focus in on the pain point that a mom would be having, and specifically why she would need that Ford Explorer that we were promoting in the other campaign, looking and showing them, hey, one of the main reasons women would want a Ford Explorer is because they have lots of kids and lots of stuff to fit in the campaign. So you are in the car. So showing the picture of the kids in this campaign rather than just showing a price point or information about it is actually going to get people engaged with the post and want to convert. So you can see it's a big square image and it's cute, catches your attention. You have a call to action about learning more at the bottom with an emoji. Our platform allows you to add emojis to the headlines and customize the URL so you can actually push to the page to get people to take the next step and learn more. The second example here, as you saw, this was a banner ad for chocolate, and in reimagining this specifically for social, what I did was create a quick video of just images of chocolate the client already had on their Facebook page, but use that instead of that banner ad. And this really makes you hungry at the end of the day. This grabs your attention because it's really yummy chocolate and it's a nice big photo. And the last example here is the Zantac example. And so this one here, the one before previously, really looked like a banner ad that people are going to kind of scroll through and ignore. But in the reworked example, we actually made sure to call the Caldwell Police people front and center, capture your attention with some of the moving pills dropping down, and really get people to look at it because it looks more like a news story than just an ad that they might skip by. So kind of going to the next point there, once you've kind of moved by picking your creative and getting that in there, our platform also allows you to pick the best goal and the results you want to deliver. You can guarantee impressions to a client, you can guarantee clicks, and we can help you with those guarantees that you can make. So at the end of the day, they're not just getting a promise for you to post on your social channel, you're actually promising them results. And we see when you guarantee a result element, you're going to see much more purchases, much more confidence in clients coming to you and coming back to you for these campaigns, instead of just saying, hey, we're going to post on social media. If instead you say, hey, I'm going to guarantee you 200,000 impressions, they're going to come back to you time and again. And that's what our platform allows you to do. You can enter the goal that you've promised the client. You can then have it tell you what, have the ads turned off once it reaches that goal, so you don't overspend, you only deliver what you have to, and really get the right results for the client that they'd be happy with. Additionally, you can use our platform to have robust targeting capabilities. We talked about boosting posts briefly before. When you boost a post, you have limited capabilities for targeting, and you have much more advanced capabilities on our platform. Plus, you can deliver across Facebook and Instagram and Messenger all in one place here, so it makes it really, really easy. As I mentioned with boosting posts, if that's the one thing you take away from these sessions is that you don't boost post again, we will be super happy, because that's one of the things we really talk to our clients about all the time. Boosting post is like using training wheels for your bike. It's a great way to get started figuring out how to ride the bike and figure out how to build social ads. But you're never going to get up to speed and start generating great results for your clients unless you actually do full newsfeed ads, because they allow you to use bigger images, add call to action buttons, customize the copy, do advanced targeting, and do the dynamic and A/B testing that we were talking about earlier. And then finally, with our platform, you have the ability to review the ads, see what they look like, proof them, and make any adjustments that you need to, send a proof to the client, and send it off to be published to Facebook so that you can deliver the results. And so that just a few easy steps, you can do all this. You can make sure the client is tagged, so they're making sure that they get their tag and call out on that Facebook post. And it's just a few simple steps because we have a templated process that you can reuse over and over again. And then the best part, this is the part that like I built first, I was so proud and excited of, is that you have campaigns reports that are specifically created for clients. This takes your content from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and compiles it into one report, both organic and paid. They can see any of the metrics that you turn on in here all in one place. And this is customizable. I can turn off different metrics. If I don't want to showcase them, I can turn on other metrics, and this contains everything in one, and will update daily as you produce more content for it. And we also have internal reports, so you can see how these campaigns are pacing and how you're spending and how everything looks. So it's really easy to see this all in one spot. So if one other piece of feedback we have here from one of our clients, from Lee, if you've ever dealt with Ads Manager before, you know it's not easy to work with. And so one of the comments from Chris Juzik, who's the marketing content manager at Lee, is this actually makes building ads look fun. And that's really a high compliment, because right now when you're dealing with Ads Manager, it isn't fun. It is much more of a nightmare, and it's more of a pull your hair out process. So just to give you an example campaign, here's an example of the Defender campaign. They worked with Rice University to create a campaign to help them get more registry and more awareness for their COVID-19 registry. So they were able to we worked with them to create a quick video that showcased different Black people with masks and really talked to them about why it's important for them to provide real-time information about the spread of COVID. We were able to guarantee impressions for the client and deliver on those impressions. We still were able to have a really high click-through rate, and the client got what they wanted at the end of the day. As you can see with the results here, this feedback from this one post, Ellen Ginden said, Kinder Institute, keep up the good work. Been hearing your name a lot. Thank you for all your fact checks. So they were able to get that awareness for their brand that they really desired and awareness for the registry itself. So just to recap, Campaigns Manager benefits can really help with improved performance without having to deal with boosting, guaranteed results for the clients that they really care about and can use, automated reporting, and also our S&D team can help you deal with any Facebook ad policies and issues that may arise. Whatever the problem, we will be able to either get your ads approved or easily be able to quickly help you edit your ads so that you can get them live and going and get on with your day. So if you are interested in learning more about Campaigns Manager, please reach out to us at info@socialnewsdesk.com. Even if you've looked at it before, it's definitely worth checking it out now and checking out the different pieces and see how we can help your business with this. We not only can give you support with the platform, but also help you build up a really easy sales pitch and marketing method so that you can generate the results very easily and simply with your sales teams. So thanks again for joining us, and we have 2 more sessions this week. So tomorrow we're going to be focusing on agency strategies that pay off for local news. So please feel free to tune in. Again, 20 minutes of your time and you're able to run and finish your lunch and get back to your day. Thanks again for your time and have a great one.